Tracy here with BibleJournalingMinistries.com, and today we are making fun little journals out of 4x6 project life cards. This is just kind of something fun to do. We are working on our junk journals in the Momentum program this month, so I thought it'd be fun to share this type of journal with you. So let's go ahead and look at the supplies you're going to need. You're going to need some paper clips. So I have an assortment of paper clips, just really cute paper clips. Like there's little horses in here, there's little kitty cat, there's a turtle in there, and I think this one might be like a panther or some kind of cheetah maybe, and this one here is like, I think it's a little rabbit, I'm not really sure, but I love this one. It's like a little bumper fish. It's so cool. So I just got this pack off of eBay. You can certainly get yours off eBay, or I don't know, I can't really provide a link because it's a lot of times with eBay when you buy it, it's, I don't know where it goes, but just search for like circular or animal shaped paper clips and you should be able to find some, and I got quite a bit. Then I have something to use to poke so that you protect your surface, so something to protect your surface that's soft and pokey. So this is just a scrubbing mat for your stamps. And then you'll need an awl of sorts. This one here is a Spellbinders tool in one that I use, and I can use that to poke the holes in my books. And then I have a darning needle that I'll be using. So this is just a little set from Clover that I really like. And then some baker's twine I've got red and blue to use. And my 4x6 project life cards. So I have like a ton of these project life cards that I purchased at the Goodwill one day for like nothing. They were so cheap, but I've also seen them at the Tuesday Morning for really cheap as well. And of course they still sell them at many craft stores if you're interested. So you're gonna need your 4x6 project life cards, and I just have an assortment here in front. But here's some examples of the ones that I made, especially, I actually made these when I was recovering from my knee replacement surgery. And I just love this one because it has just so many pretty colors in it, and it would be really fun just to kind of give somebody this in Happy Mail. I just think that would be really fun. And then I have these ones that have little bicycles on them that are for traveling and for outdoors and adventure. So you can see I have a lot of the little palm trees and just a lot of kind of neat designs and stuff and adventure kind of things. Like this one here, the trees are in this one. That's really neat. And if you're wondering where I got the paperclip, again, I think I got the paperclip from the Goodwill. When I go there, sometimes there's just weird things, and I'm like, oh, those are so cool. I just grab them when I can. I'm very fortunate to live close to the Goodwill, so I can just hop on over and see what's inside. And I get a lot of neat things there, especially that I use for crafting. I've got a couple of these ones that are really fun that I think would make great gifts in little Happy Mails. Oh, isn't that just super cute? And this one I had added little charms to them. You don't have to add charms if you don't want to, but if you have charms, why not add a couple of them and make it extra special? And those are some of the examples that I have that I thought would be fun to show you. Oh, this one says so fun, and there's a little hanger paper clip. I got these hanger paper clips so long ago, but they're just sitting in my stash, and I was like, well, I might as well just shop my own stash while I'm making some of these little cards and recovering from my surgery, which I am now recovered from, which is great. So there we go, and I'll just put the rest of these up and we can go ahead and get started. Making albums out of project life cards, the 4x6 project life cards, are super easy. You just want to find cards that coordinate well together. If you're buying your project life cards in a set, they likely all go together, which is nice. For me, I didn't get that luxury because I bought mine all in a big bag from the Goodwill, and someone had just donated them, and so I just grabbed whatever they had. And so mine aren't always matching, so I had to do a little bit of extra coordination, or taking some time to kind of coordinate. So this one says life is always better with a smile, which I think would make a really good cover for a book. So I'm just going to take this and fold it over, and you can use a bone folder if you want to make that nice and smooth. And then I'm just going to take my other cards and make them fold those as well. And again, feel free to use a scoring board. If you have a scoring board, you could use that. I'm not going to use mine. I'm going to just show you how to do it really simple and easy, because this is the way I did it when I was recovering. So I didn't go get my awesome scoring boards or anything. I was just sitting there in the bed, actually, just folding a bunch of these cards and making a ton of these little books, because I just thought it was fun. It gave me something to do, and it was a way to kind of pass time while I was recovering as well. So these are all folded now, and I can just kind of set them and look and see if I like them. Well, I do like them the way they are, so I'm going to keep them the way they are. I think they look great. So that's awesome, and now I have to decide which of my baker's twine I am going to use. But before I do that, I want to make sure that this doesn't move. So I'm just going to take a binder clip here and binder clip the edge so it doesn't move on me. I don't want to have it all ready to go and then it shifts on me. Here's another one. Okay. So the next thing I want to do is try to figure out which of my baker twine I want to use. So I can use the red or I can use the blue, and I'll go ahead and use the blue. And I'll need my scissors just to cut a little piece of it off. And then I'm going to use my darning needle. And the way I choose my darning needle, because this is a set of 3 that come with it, I choose the smallest one that will fit the actual thread or yarn that I'm using. So I'm not sure if this will actually fit. I'd have to really kind of work this one to get it to fit in this one. So I might have to go one size up. Yeah, I'm going to go one size up. And I'm just going to feed the yarn through the hole here. There we go. And grab it. And feed it through. It's pretty thick, so it's having a little bit of a hard time with that. I could have used a bigger needle. I like to go with the smallest needle that I have first before I go to the bigger needle. And then all I'm going to do is just place 2 holes. It doesn't matter, but if you want measurements, I can measure them out for you. So this is 4 inches across. So halfway would be the 2 inches, and then halfway between that would be the 1 inch mark. So I'll do at the 1 inch mark, I'll poke 1 hole, and then at the 3 inch mark, I will poke another hole. And I'm poking right on the center fold. I'm going to go from inside the book. Come on out. There we go. And then I'm on the outside now, I'll go on the inside as well. I like to have mine tie on the inside. Alright, so now I can unthread that one. And then I like to tie it on the inside. But I always like to leave a tail so that I can add something to dangle later when I get some more dangly things. So I'm gonna, more charms, I guess that's a better word, not dangly things. More charms, when I get more charms. Sometimes I call things, oddly enough, I make my own name up for certain things sometimes. Like I used to tell my kids, go get that thing over there, that doohickey. And they would ask me, what in the world are you talking about? So, and I don't know what I'm talking about. That's just what I used to call it, that thing. So I'm going to leave that tail so that I can put a little charm on it later. But it is tied in the middle, which is nice. So then all I have to do is fold it up. Okay, and now I can add something, one of these cute little charms to it. So maybe I'll add this little, what's the orange one? I have no idea. What is that? What is that? Do you know what that is? Let's see if I put it, will that make any sense? I have no idea what that is. So I won't use that because I don't know what that is. But if you know what that is, let me know. Let's use the bumper fish because I just love that one. This is one of my favorite ones. Life is always better with a smile. And I've got the cool little bumper fish here. And that will close it, and then I'll have the little charm there to add later. So I hope this really helped you learn how to create your own little tiny journals out of the 4x6 project life cards. And if you have questions, please leave them in the comments. I'm happy to answer them for you. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.